Hey y'all, welcome back to the podcast. I'm Megan and I am with Morgan, and here we are on Two Witches Talking. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. And
Good,
just
good.
as another caveat, which is has we've had to do for the last few episodes, roof work,
Yeah,
it's happening. So there's all kinds of sounds if you all hear sounds in the background.
it's crazy. And we just got through recording a previous episode, although not the immediate previous episode. And so yeah, we both had like this like mid-afternoon slump because
Yeah.
perimenopause and afternoon and I don't know. So
Everything.
we both
All the
have like
things.
this moment of like zoning out and just being like, "Oh, I'm here. Hi. Hi."
Yeah.
So we're just going to see how this goes. And I think honestly that's perfect for our
Yes. No,
topic
I do too.
because yeah, it's that Aquarian energy.
Okay, so we're both Aquarius suns.
Mhm.
All right, just to differentiate, what is your moon and your rising?
So I'm an Aquarius sun, I am a Taurus moon, and a Cancer rising. And so I always joke that I feel all the emotions, but I don't want to talk about any of them.
Yes. I am an Aquarius sun with a Leo moon and a Leo rising. So I only have one emotion, and that is anger, apparently, that I will share with everyone. So
It's not true.
it's
But...
not true. It's not true at all.
No, I was thinking about both of the episodes we were recording today. Last night as I'm laying in bed when I should have been just trying to zone out and go to sleep, but was I? No, of course not. And I was thinking about the fact that you've got the double Leo placements, and I'm like, oh, so your rising is ruled by the sun, which means your Aquarian energy really comes through, whereas mine doesn't tend to.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah. So
but
we
still,
just,
we bring it.
yeah. And we decided since it is almost Aquarian season
Mhm.
that's what we were talking about today is Aquarius energy since we're both Aquarians. We're not gonna I don't think we're gonna do this for every season, so don't get your hopes up on us. It's just because we have lots of Aquarius energy floating around too.
Well, and it is the age of Aquarius, and
Yes.
Pluto's in Aquarius for the next, I don't know, 2 decades or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, but there's also a lot of Aquarian energy like at Ain't Goddess Creations.
Yes.
So yeah,
There's all Aquarius except for Colin and Gabe, I think. Even Mackenzie has some Aquarian. She has like a Aquarian moon, maybe.
okay, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So
It's a lot.
it's all fun.
It's a
It's
lot.
all fun.
Oh yeah.
All right, so core Aquarius vibe. Because look, you guys, I for those watching, I made notes.
Ooh.
I made
I
notes.
have
Look.
notes just in my cute little journal here, and there's just a couple to remind myself of things.
Okay.
So we'll go with your
Core,
notes first.
yeah, core Aquarius vibe. We're air sign. Okay, and it's fixed. It's ruled by Uranus or Uranus. I don't know, however that's pronounced, and also Saturn. So there's like a Saturn undertone to it. So the big key words for us are probably humanitarianism. Like we're always thinking big,
Mm-hmm.
always thinking big.
Yes.
Um,
Overthinking big sometimes. It's okay.
um, and forward thinking.
Yes.
So not only are we thinking big, but we're thinking about the future or how to make the future better for people, for the big picture, how to move things forward. So how
Yes.
to innovate, how to put shit together that's usually not put together, but how to, those are the big things about Aquarians.
And there's also the element of breaking down things that are like tradition for tradition's sake. Like if it doesn't make sense that we keep doing a thing, the Aquarian energy, and like everybody's going to be feeling this in January and February, it's going to have us challenging some of those status quos and the way we do things. And then with Pluto in Aquarius, Pluto's the the planet of transformation and death. And so there's just this overwhelming, and we already saw this in 2025 when we shifted into that sign. There's a lot of stuff that's like already starting to be torn down, refined, redone, you know, all of that, including your roof.
I don't know what they're doing up there, man.
Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah.
But I also saw somebody mention this, and I wish I could tell you who it was because I'd love to give them credit. But they said that Aquarians are actually the most grounded of the air signs. Or you could even be like an air sign that kind of acts like an earth sign because there is that fixed energy. So it's a really interesting vibe to be in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And another keyword too for Aquarians, which I feel like I 100% embrace, is rebel.
Yes.
Highly rebellious. Which is really funny. Just on like a side note, I did not know I was an Aquarius until about 6 or 7 years ago. Mm-hmm. My birthday is January 20th, and so I'm a cusp baby in between Capricorn. Well, everything growing up, all the horoscopes in the newspaper told me I was a Capricorn. So that's what I have tattooed on my body. And then I have my chart read by a professional astrologer, and they were like, no, you're a 0 degrees Aquarius. And I was like, well, I can't undo that tattoo. So my husband also has it tattooed on him. So yeah, I am a 0 degrees Aquarius. And just if you have no idea about astrology, each sign has 30 degrees because there's 12 signs and 360 degrees, which is a circle divided by 12 equals 30. So if you are a 0, depending on where you lie in that, 0 degrees is brand new. Yes. I'm a brand new Aquarius.
Yes.
So they tend to embody a lot of the, like, it's like having a toddler all the time when it comes to Aquarian energy. Whereas if you have somebody who's born at 28, 29 degrees Aquarius, they've been an Aquarius for a minute. They've been there, done that. They're very seasoned in Aquarian energy. But to me, I'm like, it's all new. So
there's also, though, that Capricorn energy that's still kind of within you because you are at that 0 point of like being able to be really organized and grounded and like really focused and work driven. Yes. So I think that's important. Yeah, my kiddo is technically a Pisces, but on that cusp of Aries because his birthday's March 20th. And I bet the same thing with you. Some years, depending on the year, his birthday actually falls in Aries season versus Pisces season. And I bet yours is the same way. Sometimes it's like the last day of Capricorn season, and other years it's actually in Aquarius.
I've never tracked it that far. I just know. Yeah, I do know that I was also, it's crazy because I was born under a full moon in Leo, but the full moon in Leo this year is like February 1st. Yeah. So like it's crazy when you really when you like pan out, I guess, a little bit, and you look at your chart, you're like, how, like, man, so 45 years ago there was like a 12 day gap or 12 day difference between the full moon when I was born and the full moon now. Like that's how much it's just slowly kind of like migrated, you know?
Right. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Well, and like eventually it'll come back.
Yeah.
To like where it was. Right.
Yeah.
I know. I love it.
Yeah. So, the other stuff. So I brought Aquarius strengths, Aquarius shadows.
Nice.
And then, I did scour a little bit because like my thing right now is I have a lot of Aquarius accounts that I follow on Instagram. It's just, it's pure entertainment for me. Yeah. But I wanted to give some of these fun, quirky things that they say about Aquarians and see if you resonate with it.
Yes. Oh, I love that. It's like a little game.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. So just to run through some Aquarius strengths, they're usually visionary, very visionary, radically authentic, humanitarian heart, which we mentioned, intellectually curious. Yeah, so curiosity was a word of the year for me a few years ago.
Oh, nice.
Because that's me. And I have a whole Alice in Wonderland like half sleeve.
Yeah.
Because I'm so curious. Independent thinker and emotionally steady in chaos. Do you find yourself that you are emotionally, do you find that?
I do. And I really think so. I think that's because of my Aquarian sun, but also my Taurus moon.
Yeah.
That, like, it's just steady in the storm. And there's definitely times when, like, I don't, like, people around me will be freaking out and I'm not. I automatically switch into problem solving mode, which I think is my Aquarian nature coming through. And there's actually been times that I'm like, should I be freaking out about this? Am I not taking this serious enough? And it's not that. It's that's not an Aquarian default to go into something that's super emotional.
Yeah, no, that's without, giving too much details, but we had a very traumatic thing happen a few years ago. And when it happened, my husband was like, I don't understand what's going on. And as he's sitting there, like, what is going on? My brain had already figured out what was happening, looked around to gain evidence. I got up, I went to another room to gain evidence, and like was able to do this all in the matter of my husband still sitting there going, what is happening?
What just happened? Yeah.
And I'm just like, I'm like, I have one puzzle piece. Okay, let me get another one, second one, third one, fourth one. And then once I had assessed the entire situation, came back to square one where my husband is still going, what is happening? And I'm like, we're good. We're good. I got it. I've put together the puzzle pieces. We're safe. We're safe. We're good. Now let's process.
Right. Now let's process.
So yeah, that's me too. Like I can do that as well. And it's almost like, well, one of the shadows, we can get into shadows because it falls into that.
It does.
The first shadow, emotionally distant.
So if it's in the shadow, this is the kind of unprocessed stuff. Yeah. Stories we're still hanging on to, emotional trauma, whatever. So just for listeners to know. So if you're not embodying your favorite version of yourself, I guess, because I love the higher self thing when we go into like a meditation to meet our higher self, but I don't think it's realistic to be operating in our higher self all the time.
Yeah.
So if we're not in that space of like our best version of ourselves for right now, then these shadows can show up.
Yeah.
Just thought I'd throw that in there.
Yeah. So the first one is emotionally distant, and I can see how other people could see like things, but I think it's also like we said, when we're emotionally steady in chaos, just like you said, like we've already processed things and we're like, okay, I'm not at a threat when everyone else is like freaking out, but it could appear as being emotionally distant to other people.
Right.
Yeah. Stubborn. Yeah. Okay. Rebellious just because I'm 100% guilty of that. In fact,
oh my gosh, I was like that as a teenager. Oh my God.
I'm still like that. If you, even to this day, if somebody's like, well, everyone else is doing this, I'm like, I don't want to do it. And they're like, and then you have to let it settle. And then I'm like, oh, no, we should also be doing that. Yes.
I know.
My immediate reaction is no. I don't want to. Yeah.
I know. I love it.
Overthinks feelings. I feel like yes. And then the last, there's a ghosting tendency.
Yeah. I have a recent experience with that. So, it's kind of hard to make friends when you're an adult. And so we thought we had like a couple friends, like a couple that could be friends with. And I think there's some big time issues that need to be resolved within that relationship. And we just do not want that. We don't want that energy in our life. And so my tendency is just be like, we just ghost them. Like, we just don't say anything. And my Scorpio husband is like, no, I'm thinking, I can say this, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I will just let you handle that then. Because ideally, yes, like explaining why this is not going to work for us helps the other person. They're never going to guess about like, oh, did they ghost me? Did they not? Like, what's happening? But as an Aquarius, I'm just like, delete, unsubscribe, bye.
Yeah, so
Block.
I think I'm the same way, okay?
Yeah.
And I'm not proud of it. I'm not proud of, because I've ghosted a lot of friendships. And it's because what ends up happening is there's this tipping point where you just can't put up with the bullshit anymore.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I truly feel this, and after watching all of the Aquarius videos on Instagram, it's a collective thing. It's like, if we were to say to you what we wanted to say to you to end this, it is not going to be good for you. It's not nice.
It's not nice. Yeah.
So, it's that whole thing of, if you don't have anything nice to say, just don't say anything at all and just ghost them. And that's what happens, because you don't want me to tell you why I'm not going to talk to you anymore, because I will have a very long list and it will not be nice. Like, so which leads to the last one, which I love. Is a secret superiority complex.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, oh, okay.
Damn.
And I was like, all right, I could see it. Because it does say, like, the thing under that is knows they're different, but occasionally forgets that doesn't make them better. And I'm like, oh, I can see that. I could see that. So.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I get that. Well, and we're talking about us having Aquarius placements in our sun sign, but you can have an Aquarius placement anywhere in your chart or not at all. So, if you're hearing some of this and you're like, oh, that kind of sounds like me, look your chart up and figure out what planet what planet is in, or what placement is in. That was so loud. And it killed my head. But look to see where your Aquarius placements are at in your natal chart. And then it will kind of give you an idea. For instance, I have, and you might as well, Morgan, but my Mercury is also in Aquarius. So that kind of comes through in my communication. But, if your Venus is in Aquarius, that's going to affect your love life. Jupiter is going to be like your fortune, your luck. Mars is going to be your action. So, if some of this sounds familiar, for better or worse, not going to comment on that. Yeah, check your natal chart. See where those Aquarian placements are at.
Yeah, I don't know the rest of my chart.
Yeah.
That's the fun part, is I know, I have it on my computer, but there's nothing I've ever been like, oh, my, and this is also an Aquarius, so therefore,
Well, it was funny. I did a reading for someone recently, and their midheaven was in Aquarius, and like that told me all the things about like how they're wanting, social justice and the collective good and working collaboratively with people in their work. And sure enough, when I met them, because I didn't know them from Adam, and when I met them, they were like, oh, I do this, and this. And it was like all like ecological, awareness stuff and like reducing waste and doing it for the betterment of people and all that. So, definitely check your chart. Find out where your Aquarius points are, because it's really illuminating. It's a lot of fun.
Then overall too, like when we enter Aquarius season, everyone will enter Aquarius season around January 20th.
Yeah.
and we will stay there until around February, was it 18th, 19th, 20th, somewhere in there ish.
February is weird because it's short. I think it's like 19-ish, but
yeah. So these are the types of energies that a lot of people will be going through because, or these are the types of things, like if you want to work with any of the zodiac signs or any of the seasons, these are ways you could apply it to your life. So during Aquarius season, you could be like, okay, what bigger goals do I want to work on? Or what volunteering for the bigger picture do I want to do? And that's the type of things, if you want to just like infuse magic into your everyday life, but also working with the magic and the energy that's just around you. That's a really good way. So even like, you know, as we move into Pisces season, you know, that's more emotional, more intuitive, so more spiritual. So you could really work on those aspects of yourself. And then moving in, you know, to Aries season, very motivated, very fire driven, you know, like getting shit done. So that's how you would work with the energies of the season, regardless of what your chart says. Yeah.
And the new moon of each sign. So when we have our new moon in Aquarius, that new moon, it's kind of fun, like doing the moon reports. It's because I know going into it, it's a new moon in Aquarius. So it's going to have those elements of collective justice, of collective care, of innovation, of releasing or creating new traditions. And that's going to be the same every year. And what's super cool about this, about like kind of embodying the zodiac seasons, is that you can actually kind of predict like where you're going to be at throughout the year based on the zodiac season.
Yep.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. And then when we're talking to the thing I can never keep straight, I'm hoping you know it off the top of your head.
We'll see.
What is the difference between, okay, so most people that know nothing about astrology, they will at least know their sign, quote unquote, which is their sun sign.
Right.
And then you also, your big three are sun sign, moon sign, and rising. But the only thing I know is your moon sign is how you process things emotionally, but I don't even know what the sun sign or the rising sign represents.
Yeah, I mean, I can kind of roll through those real quick. I do have a small cheat sheet, but some of it is up here. So your sun sign is your personality and your outward presentation of yourself. And so then the moon is, like you said, it's your emotions, it's your intuition. And then I'm just going to run down the list. Mercury is going to be communication and intellect. So if Aquarius or whatever sign is, you know, is governing your Mercury in your chart, that's going to impact like how you communicate, how you talk to people, how do you process information. Venus is going to be beauty, romance, harmony. It's going to be relationships, which can be romantic or not. Mars is going to be your drive, your passion, your assertiveness. It's also going to be what makes you angry. Jupiter is the planet of luck and expansion. So this actually can play a big role in your career as well. Like what topics and ideas really help propel your expansion and your fortune. Saturn is life lessons and destiny. So that starts getting into some deeper stuff as one of the outer planets. Then Uranus, which rules Aquarius, is all about eccentricity, freedom, independence, thinking of things in a different way. So you can see that theme coming back. And then we've got Neptune, which rules Pisces. But Neptune is all about dreams, illusions, getting really into depth. So if you think about Neptune is the god of the sea and the depths of the sea and the ocean, all that deep stuff. And then Pluto, again, is the planet of transformation and death and big passion. It also rules Scorpio. So all of those deep, dark things are happening with our Pluto placement. But when we look at the chart, it's those inner planets. So like Mercury, Venus, Mars, and then depending on who you talk to, sometimes Jupiter. that are going to have like more of a personal impact on us. Whereas once you move to Saturn and further out, those are more generational. So a lot of times, like, depending on when you're born, like you and I, Morgan, might have similar or the same placements in Saturn through Pluto because we're just a year apart. So it's just really interesting.
And what's the rising? What is that?
Oh, so the rising is, it is always in your first house, which your sun is in your first house. So it's your personality as well. So it also helps project your personality. So whatever sign your rising is in, so you're Leo rising. Leo is actually ruled by the sun. So I like to always look at what planet rules your rising sign to see then like how that really expresses itself. So that's why you get the extra oomph to your sun sign, is because it's all like very sun and first house aligned. Whereas I'm over here and I'm a Cancer rising. So Cancer is ruled by the moon. So my moon sign, which is Taurus, can sometimes, more often than not, take center stage. So I definitely have those Aquarian tendencies, but often I default more Taurus.
Gotcha.
So it's really interesting. We're all big puzzles.
Yeah. Well, then that leads into, I think it's great. Now we can have the fun game time.
Yes.
Okay.
I love it.
Fun, quirky Aquarius traits. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, I didn't look. I got these off of a website. Okay. I didn't read them beforehand. I should have done that because I'm already going, oh shit, I'm gonna get called out so much on this.
So this is not us saying this. This is us saying what other people say.
Yeah. This is fun. This is the fun shit.
This is the silly stuff.
Yeah. Aquarians have 47 ideas before breakfast and 0 desire to finish yesterday's project.
Okay, that's just ADHD. Or being a business owner, like whatever.
I have to share with you because this just happened on like Monday, I think.
Okay.
Apparently Monday or Tuesday, the night before, I was creating plans on Trello for our Pinterest and our social media moving forward, and I was like, So the next day, I am showing them to everyone here, and I start reading them, and I'm like, oh my God, I must have been a different person last night because all of that looks like shit now.
It's amazing. Yeah. Yep.
So I was like, oh God, this is like, I don't know who I am one day to the next when it comes to planning and doing shit now.
That's so funny.
Okay. Obsessed with random topics for 3 weeks, then never mentions them again.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that. But that's also like a neurospicy thing. Like if you're a little neurospicy, you can get hyper fixated on something and then move on with your life. So
yeah.
I'm like, yes, and
yeah. Okay. Hates small talk, but will discuss aliens, death, consciousness, and societal collapse immediately.
Guilty. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I am not good at small talk. I don't know about you. Like, I'm just not good at it either.
No, I'm not. Especially like at the grocery store or something. I'm just like,
Seriously. I have an app for my groceries and I go pick it up. So literally I just drive up and I let them know I'm there and they come out and they say, is this for Megan? I'm like, yes. And they're like, do you want the eggs in the front? I'm like, yes, please. And so they grab me eggs and then it's like, bye, thanks so much. I'm like, have a great day. Done. Yeah. No small talk. It's beautiful.
That's why Dutch Bros, do y'all have Dutch Bros out there?
We
do.
The
Dutch Bros drive-through is the most excruciating pain ever, which is why it's one of the reasons why we stopped going there and started going to Black Rock. Because they are trained at Dutch Bros to be like, hey, how's your day going? What do you have planned for today? And I'm like, it's 8:00 in the morning. Obviously, I'm going to work. Damn.
See, ours is not that bad, actually. So I don't know if that's like an Arizona Dutch Bros. But yeah, the ones that I've been to here in Dallas are just, it's just like, hey, how are you? Oh, I'm good. How are you? Oh, good. Thanks. And I
No,
don't
and
mind
they're
that.
so peppy. Oh,
Yeah.
no, I can't even do that. I can't because they're asking me at 8:30 in the morning on a Wednesday, oh, do you have any fun plans today? Like, yeah, work. That's where I'm going.
Yeah. I'm going to work. Work.
Yeah. Okay. Dresses like they don't care about fashion, absolutely curated chaos.
Yeah, I don't agree with that, but
I don't either. Okay, good. So we're getting
Yeah.
some where it's not all us.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Like I don't care about I don't care about name brand fashion.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
But also the curated chaos, that feels, don't come after me, Sagittariuses, but it sounds kind of like some Sag energy in like a good way because you do it artistically.
Yes.
But yeah, no, I don't feel like that's Aquarian.
Okay. Accidentally shocks people with blunt honesty.
I have learned not to do that. And that's where my Taurus sign comes in. My Taurus moon comes in, is like, okay, we're going to stop that train of thought right there. And we're going to smooth those edges. Thank you very much.
I think I've learned to either I've learned filters.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I have learned to either be like, may I be blunt?
Yes. What does that be mean?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or it really is bad when I'm doing tarot readings.
Mm-hmm.
So I caveat every tarot reading I do. Like
Yeah.
I'm not going to sugarcoat. I'm going to give you the messages as they're given to
Yeah.
me, which can often be blunt.
Yeah.
You know, so I've learned how to filter, not
Yeah.
filter out, but like in a direction.
Yes.
Yes.
Redirect that
Yeah.
bluntness.
Yeah. Attracts weirdos, geniuses, rebels, and black sheep humans.
Yep.
Yes. 100%.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Like attracts like.
Yeah. Emotionally aloof until suddenly deeply invested.
So I would take that and I would revise it for myself to say I don't have like a big range of emotions, but it's like if you get me to a certain point, then it's Katie bar the door. It's like if I get to a point where I am mad, then I am like light your shit on fire and dance around your burning house mad. Not that I would ever do that for legal reasons. Not that I would ever do that. But I get that way. Yeah, but it takes me a really long time to get there.
Yeah.
So, and I've been an emotional basket case this whole holiday season. I'm just like, oh my gosh, they brought toys to the dogs at the shelter. So I've been really close to my emotions lately. So
No, I have too this holiday season as well. So yeah, it might just be something. So
I don't know.
this other needs alone time like oxygen, but still wants deep connection.
So I'm not a big introvert though. I am an extrovert. With that said, my extroversion can just be like me at a coffee shop, not with anybody I know, and just doing my own thing, but like getting the energy of the room and the people around me. So, but I don't tend to like, obviously in my office, I'm on my own, but when the workday is done, then I'm hanging out with my family or chatting online or whatever.
Yeah.
Going somewhere. Get around
I
people.
treasure my alone time. But also, I want to just sit next to Colin and watch something stupid, and we don't have to talk about it. We can talk about it. We don't have to.
Oh, yeah.
So, but when I finally do get around to wanting to talk about something, I would love, like, I want to go deep.
Yes. 100% agree with that.
Yeah. So,
And I know you're more introverted than I am too, so
I am,
quiet
which is weird because I have the Leo moon and the Leo rising. So I love to shine, but then I'm like, don't look at me. Like, I love to shine.
I'm
but
shiny.
please don't
Watch
look at me.
from over there.
Yes. Yeah. So. Yeah, and the last one that they had here was will reinvent themselves out of boredom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Or it's like, I will get to a point where I'm like, none of these clothes are me anymore. I need to just completely revamp the way I dress, how I dress, whatever. Like this year, I really got onto a linen pants kick for the summertime. I'm like, oh, I'm a little coastal grandma now. It's cool. Like, who knows what'll be next year? But yeah, I will definitely, just start something brand new just because I'm bored.
I will say that when I do get bored or tired of something, I will 100% like do everything, like from floor to ceiling. Like this is when it takes me a while to get there though.
Yeah.
So that's my thing is for me, it takes me a long time, but then all of a sudden, like, Colin's like, well, can we clean the living room? And I'm like, I don't want to clean the living room. I'm bored. And he's like, okay. I was like, oh, can we rearrange all the furniture in the living room and paint all the walls? And then he's like, what the fuck? I just wanted you to clean. And I'm like, no. No, we're going to paint.
Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of that like all or nothing vibe.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
Yeah. So.
I feel that.
Yeah, that's all the fun. That's all the fun little things I had.
I love that.
So
that's amazing. So yeah, welcome to Aquarius season. Welcome to, especially if this is like your first time listening, welcome to this crazy wild podcast where the Aquarians are at the helm. So you never know what's going to happen.
No.
But one of the things,
embrace your weird. That's the thing. Embrace your weird during Aquarian season. 100%.
And if you do start, like, this is a great time to collaborate with somebody, to get involved in your community, to, I don't know, clean out your closet and donate to your local thrift shop, do something good. Or, like, learn a new technology, learn a new skill for your job.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very cool. All right. I have a card. Let us see.
Good.
Let us see. Huh? This is too hard, but I am going to read it out, and then I'm going to pull another card.
Okay.
You encounter a very confused troll while crossing a bridge. He won't let you pass unless you ask him a riddle. What do you ask?
Because it has to be an easy one, because I want to get past the damn...
I know.
I'm not good at riddles, though. Isn't that weird? With all this Aquarian nerdy energy we talk about, I don't know riddles.
Yeah,
I don't get them.
I don't either. Okay, we're gonna skip that one.
Man, this is a repeat of the last one where I had to pick like 3 different ones.
This one, I think we can come up with something.
Okay.
You're on an elevator when the biggest producer on Broadway steps in. How do you dazzle them? Give them the old razzle dazzle. I'm just gonna start singing at them.
See, I don't sing, so I'd have to pitch an idea, I guess would be my thing for Broadway. Yeah. Like imagine this.
Yes.
And I would probably do the jazz hands too. Like, excuse me, sir, imagine this.
And they'd be like, oh my God, another one of these people. Which, don't get me wrong, I'm sure people sing at Broadway producers all the time. So.
So you're going to sing, I'm going to jazz hands them.
Yeah.
I like that.
I like it. There we go. On that note, thank you so much for tuning in, y'all. We appreciate you so much. Like, just knowing that y'all are listening each week is just, I think I can speak for both of us to say it's just really, really humbling in all the best ways. So thank you so much. So grateful for your presence and for you sharing with other people, for you being in the comment section, for the stories and the questions and the feedback you email us or comment to us. So please feel free to reach out to us at twowitchestalkingpod@gmail.com. We'd love your witchy confessions, your spells that went wrong, your spells that went right. your creepy encounters, your ghost stories, anything scary or spooky, because it's always spooky season for us. But we would love to read those on the air, and we will keep your identity a secret unless you tell us otherwise. But yeah, we're on Instagram at Two Witches Talking. We are on Patreon, Two Witches Talking, and you can find us on YouTube on the Ink Goddess Creations channel under podcasts. Just look for us, and definitely check out Busy, Gritty, Inked, and Witchy there while you're at it if you haven't already. Full of really fun witch tips. I think that is it. Thank you so much again for listening and for being here, and we will see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.